welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 316 of the Fret Talk podcast. Or is it 316? This should have been an Austin Stone.
Yeah, you need to get a smashed glass sound for the start of this podcast.
Oh, fuck, that sounds like effort, that does.
Hang on, I can do that.
Oh dear.
Probably somewhere. Let me just try a random button.
We still can't hear it.
No.
And that was loud as well, sorry.
Okay. Oh, damn.
But we've got a cheer.
Hey.
So, as you can hear, my co-hosts on the podcast are here. So it's episode number 316 of the podcast. Yeah, not 316, as I would usually say. This is the stone cold Steve Austin of podcasts. So you are joined by your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You're joined by Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
We're hey. And we are joined by Lee Padabadababadababadoo. Say hi, Lee.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Very smooth this week.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like what Austin would say, and I was going through all the things
the stock
in my head
phrases.
Beer and cheese. It doesn't matter, and I was like, no,
that's The Rock. No, your options are what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. What?
What?
Yeah.
He ruined wrestling with that, or that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. That was another one of his.
Which I thought of the what? No, because that would have just confused him.
It would, yeah.
You would have got it.
Yeah. Speaking of the bottom line, let's talk about our sponsor for this week, which is Affordaboard. Hey, Affordaboard bring you pedals from DemonFX, JSA Effects, Mosky, Joyo, and Caline at amazing prices. They're a UK company with all their stock ready to ship in fantastic recyclable packaging. Check them out at affordaboard.co.uk. Yeah. This week, Batman. Yes, Batman Lee. Thank you. Like I can always rely on Lee to just do the most random shit while I'm trying to keep this on track. We all good. So we should start with some news. I reckon. Which one we're going to do? Let's start with the news that we didn't do last week. Let's talk about the Thorpe Dane version 2. Let's talk about it. So, new Thorpe Dane Mark 2 is following the trend within the Thorpe line where they are in smaller enclosures. So they're becoming more pedalboard friendly and having a wonderful, delicious matte black finish, which I think looks pretty sleek and kind of fits in with the aesthetic of Redbeard that have got that look as well going on, and Coggins Audio have got that matte black kind of thing going on as well with is it the Dinosaural is their pedal.
He has a few. But, hey, so have I know he did some of like Dan's old pedals, but they're in the Thorpe line, aren't they? And now he's done some as Coggins Audio separately, has he? Yeah.
So he teamed up with Coggins teamed up with Thorpe to bring you the Thorpe version of those two. I can't even remember what it was called. Like
Brown Sauce, wasn't it?
One of them, just meatball or something. But that was the original.
There's the cheese balls. I can't remember. I'll look it up.
Yeah, they were the first ones to feature the matte black finish. But yeah, so they're now doing the smaller versions in that delicious matte black finish, which we hear from Mr. Adrian Thorpe is a lot easier to photo.
Did he tell you that? Did he?
He did, yeah. Personally, me and Adrian, first name basis. What age? What? Yeah, he says, it's right bastard to take photos of these. So Dane Martin,
the pulse Doppler is in the black as well.
Yeah, that came after the
bunker,
the Coggins, didn't it? Oh, okay. So it's not quite as special as I'm making it out, is what you're saying.
And the Univibe as well.
Is that's not in the small enclosure, is it? The Univibe?
No, but it's in the black colour.
So yeah, going forward, they might all be doing that. But
Wouldn't be surprised.
Let's have a look at the
even since the early days, he's been saying about like. I remember we had the chain home, the tremolo. Demo, like when we were one of our really, really first YouTube demos.
Yeah.
And we had it into demo and he was like, good luck.
Yeah. The shiny enclosures. They do look cool, but yeah, they're a bastard to do any videography on without like showing the rest of your scene, basically. But the Dane was like an overdrive and boost dual pedal originally, and the Mark II is a smaller version of that, but they've now added more to it as well. So you're adding a new clipping mode. Lee, you know a little bit about this clipping mode, don't you? You were telling us about this clipping mode.
Yeah, when the Dane originally came out, people liked the boost so much that they put two of them into a pedal and called it the heavy water. And the boost side, he made one of them ever so slightly different to the other. So when you run them in together, they clip really nicely.
Yeah.
And now on the new Dane, you can choose between side 1 and side 2 of the heavy water. So whichever you want the boost on the Dane to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, if you want the original cleaner boost, or if you want the dirtier one that was in the heavy water.
Yeah, so you can have the Danish Pete one, or you can have the heavy water one. So I think the options are DP and HW.
Like HC, I think, like heavy clipping, I think it was.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And DP, what could that stand for?
What could that stand
for? I mean, I would suggest if the listener doesn't know, they should Google what is DP.
Yeah, just go and
preferably with safe search switched on, I would assume, or not on the work computer.
Yeah, don't do it at work, but yeah, just type in DP, like best pictures into Google Images, and because it will get you some really nice shots of Danish Pete, just like really fancy, like modelling headshots of Danish Pete.
Yep, nothing else.
Might get you a headshot of something.
2 of something.
Yeah. Indeed. It's better together, isn't it? It's always better together.
I cannot believe that the original Danish Pete has been out for 5 years.
No.
Because that's what the Anderson's thing that I was looking at is like, the Dane that we all know and love, the Thorpe Dane, is 5 years old. And I'm like, I'm sure we talked about that when that came out on the podcast. And I realised the podcast has been going for more than 5 years.
Yeah, it has.
I'm so old.
We old. We definitely old. Yeah. Right, let's have a bit of a chat about what we've been up to this week. Who wants to start us off?
Well, I can be very concise. I've been drying out my studio because I've had a serious damp issue. Because we've had pretty much nothing but rain, heavy rain, or
heavy water.
Heavy water, you could say that, yeah, for about a month, and it started seeping into my studio. So I came in to do some demos, to shoot some demos, and ended up just ripping everything out away from the walls and trying to dry the studio out, and that's been ongoing. I'm pretty happy with it today. I'm pretty happy with it today, hence why I'm able to join in again and turn my computer on without worrying about it blowing up.
Yeah, without kind of standing back and wincing.
I mean, you think there's got to be about 10 grand's worth of electronics in here, and easy.
More than that. More than that.
Yeah.
I've got about 25 grand's worth of musical equipment on my insurance certificate, so you must have more, bearing in mind that all your pedals are not as budget as most of mine.
Yeah, they're big fancy ones, aren't they?
Probably. I haven't... Well, let's think. I have over 100 pedals.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just in pedals alone.
Yeah. Probably got about 20 grand.
I don't like to think about
easy.
Yeah, just make sure you...
2.5 grand, isn't it? So it's
yeah. Make sure you've got. If you're not got a separate insurance for your musical equipment, make sure your contents insurance is taking that into consideration. Yeah,
it does. Yeah,
yeah. I've gone specific for music stuff so that I can take it so it's still insured when it's a gig, rather than contents insurance wouldn't cover me there.
Yes, you'll probably do that. Just looking around, I've got like a guitar rack that is so full of guitars that I'm having to rest guitars up against the rack. I mean,
the first thing I did was I walked upstairs carrying my Strandberg, my Strat, and my Les Paul.
Yeah, get them out of that water.
Yeah, like that photo of the bloke who's like wading through floodwater.
Got 5 guitars around him and his missus is waving in there.
Yeah, like,
not far off. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice and dry in here now. But there was like mold growing on things. Just like it happened so quickly as well. It was just like on the side of my fender, on the fretboard, there was like damp and like mold growing on the side of it. I was like,
oh man,
this happened so quickly. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's not good that.
Yeah,
so it's been a relatively light on musical input this couple of weeks. Yeah,
well, I've lucky enough I've had my Wazza Airs, so and I've been playing with my other guitars upstairs. So yeah, it's nice. I had my boss over yesterday, so he was like, asking about all the guitars and stuff, which was nice that they were all up there. Because I wasn't bringing him down here because it's an absolute mess because everything's been pulled out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's I've got plans in order to prevent it from happening again. So,
yeah,
cool.
Just got to put them into place.
Yep. Cool.
So that's been fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's just what you want, isn't it? You get all set up, ready to record, and then you look over. Oh my god, that's basically a mushroom wall. Okay.
Yeah, like my sofa, like that I record on, all the when I started looking into the little crack, like where the grooves are and stuff, I was like, "Is that damp? Oh my god, it's there as well, and it's there. Oh fuck!" Yeah, it was everywhere. It's just crazy. It was on my chair, on my Secret Labs chair. I couldn't believe it was on that as well.
Oh shit! So it managed to get quite far across the room there.
It was everywhere. Yeah, all up and down.
Huge.
Like I say, it just happened like seemingly overnight. It was just crazy damp in here.
I think we move on to the IK Multimedia iRig HDX. I mean, it's a catchy title, isn't it? It's a catchy title.
So it's like hair lice.
I mean, it sounds more like an Ibanez barcode serial, whatever they call it, like the name for it. The RGQPZR42.
Didn't know Ibanez did cereal.
Yeah.
What flavour is it? Is it crunchy nut cornflakes?
Shreddies?
Of course they do. Of course they do.
You set them up, Matt. I'll knock them out of the park. Right, the IK Multimedia iRig HDX. So we've all owned an iRig at some point in our life. I owned the one which was basically just a 3.5mm jack to look 1/4-inch jack adapter.
Should we play a game with the audience and ourselves? Put your hands up if you've owned an iRig.
I mean, if you're
driving,
at least keep one hand on the wheel.
And now keep your hand up if you know where it is.
I think I know where mine is. I think it's in that cupboard.
You know where it is.
I've moved house about 6 times since I last saw mine.
Yeah, I mean that has been lost to the annals of time, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine's either in the cupboard down there or in the little drawer. I haven't used it in a long time. But
I don't even know what generation mine was. Or I remember the iPhones didn't have the Lightning connection yet. It still had the fat thing.
Nice.
So it's pre-iPhone 4G or 5 or whichever. Was it 5 or 6 they changed that? I can't remember.
It was the 6. The 5 still had the big fat 16-pin thing. Yeah, so the iRigs throughout time have been almost a good idea. It's been that like, oh, I should probably get one of those, and then a week after you've bought it, it's the
promise and the reality were very vastly different things, weren't they?
Yeah, and to be fair, for what they were fine, but the functionality never really made a lot of sense, did it? Because it was a case you had to load up the Amplitude app, or like a number of different apps that you could use with it. And then you'd be kind of stuck into that. And I think it allowed you to access your audio library. So you could pull up backing tracks from
Well, you not quite, because you had to go into the other app, press play. So like back then I was still using... It was before Apple Music, so it was just whatever your iTunes library was called on your thing. But you had to press go on that and then close it and then go back. And Amplitude had closed itself, so you had to completely reload it. So you'd missed the first 10 seconds of the song you wanted to play along to.
Yeah. So
that was my experience with it, and I very quickly decided not to bother.
I think later apps had it where there was a media player integrated into it.
Okay, that would have been better.
But still, like, with modern phones, who has music on their phones? Like, it's all done through Spotify or through YouTube Music or whatever. Yeah. So they've
no one does.
Yeah, they've understood that, and they've now built in a loopback feature into this. So you can have the guitar running like the Tonex app or like the Amplitude app reamped through whatever other app you want. So like you can run it on like Facebook Live, you can run it on like YouTube and get backing tracks up on that. So it's basically unlocked the iRig, which is really cool. There's lots of different features. I think let's bring it up.
I mean, like, so I guess the kind of target market is the people who want to do streaming on the likes of Facebook or Instagram, or I don't know whether Tickety Talks does streaming. Yeah. But
I mean, it mentions it here. Yeah,
basically
stream straight to Instagram, TikTok, other apps, making it a perfect solution for social media influencers or content creators.
Yeah, I mean, like at the budget end, like anybody who's doing that kind of thing at a decent level is going to have an audio interface for a PC, aren't they? Which is inevitably going to sound better. But if you're getting into it, or if you just want to do it whilst traveling, like I suppose the other option is if you're like the fourth support act for somebody and you're doing the odd tour here and there, this could be a way to like grow your Instagram account whilst you're also, the fourth person supporting fucking, I don't know, I can't name any bands that are touring at the moment.
Sure, let's go with Iron.
To be fair, they're probably still touring.
Yeah.
They are still touring.
It seems to be bands from the 80s and bands from the 90s that are still touring. I can't think of any like modern bands that are touring.
No.
I think if you look into the Bible and stuff before that, you'll see that Iron Maiden were actually touring since the beginning of time.
Just about the time that Keith came about. Yeah, so it comes included with some software as well. You get Amplitude 5 SE, which is the cheap version of it. So it's like a stripped back version of it. You get
so they've copied the PRS branding of a.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's the iPhone branding. Like the 5 SE was the first really cheap iPhone that came alongside the normal ones that didn't have any of the normal features.
Yeah, I assume it's like special edition or something. You also get the
student edition, actually.
Shitty edition.
Yeah, shit edition. They also do the Tonex one as well, which has got the so the Tonex pedals do that like smart amp modeling technology, don't they? Like I've heard a few people saying that the Tonex units sound really quite authentic. Like not necessarily all of it, but like the amp modeling bits of it are really quite good. So
have you heard of the huge huge issue with the Tonex.
No, I haven't.
If you buy one second hand, you can't register it. So you can't basically go in and download all the bits and pieces. You can't upload your tunes, and you can't use any of the cloud services, and you can't clear it. There's a big issue with it.
That is very EA.
Yeah.
Very
microtransactions next.
Yeah. That's what they'll be selling, won't they? They'll be selling like a 50 quid license to unlock your Tonex thing again.
Or you'll get like it'll have a micro USB on the back, and you get a stick with a micro USB thing in that you can plug into it. The factory resets it so you can then plug it in, and then
like a Toad lock thing. Oh, yes.
I think it was Rick Matthews of Matthews Effects that had that issue that I first heard it. He bought one to see what all the fuss was about, and bought one second hand. Just couldn't use it. And he was getting on to him and trying to find out what was going on.
Yeah, well, this is fucking shit.
Yeah. Everyone's going, this is the next best thing. This is the next, like, better than Kemper and Quad Cortex and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, if you buy it brand new, maybe.
Yeah, but it all gets very very season passy, doesn't it? That way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
I don't think it's something they've done intentionally, to be honest. I think it's just a cock up because it's a new product. And hopefully they'll fix it.
They've not thought about it at all. They've just thought, well, you'll just register it, and then not realizing that not everybody keeps every single thing that they buy.
Yeah, it essentially renders it useless, doesn't it, for resale? So you have to then commit to really wanting it. And if you know that you've got that kind of commitment, that there's absolutely no resale on it, it'll absolutely kill the market for it. You're like, what? Yeah, why am I buying the Tonex when I could buy an HX Stomp or a GT Core and then sell it on?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, the other thing with it, which is a little bit of a bummer, but not too much, is when it's making your profiles that when you've profiled your amp. Yeah, there's like 3 different levels of quality, and if you go for the top one, it takes hours and hours to process, and you just can't do anything while it's doing it.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Yeah,
but, I mean, it's if you want like superb quality, isn't it? Or you can
what you want. Yeah,
you could wait until someone else has done that, and then download their version.
Yep.
Take that. So I think the IK HDX, the iRig HDX, has fixed a little bit of the issue with like the mobile phone interfaces.
You know what I do if I want to play to backing tracks on my mobile phone?
Wazarez, I would assume.
My Wazarez.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very different. Very different price point to this, though, aren't they?
I mean,
but then they come with the headphones.
Not so much. Like, this is, I think, £111.
The Wazarez were like 500 quid.
They're not that much, are they?
No,
they were
that sort of price for ages. Like when they first came out, they were, but they dropped in price. Yeah, have a look.
Yeah,
I think they were 450 when we were talking about them.
Okay,
I've not thought of.
Yeah, these are.
This is in Krona, so it's really expensive.
It's all right. I will Google it from a non-fake country.
Honestly, right? The Krona is so weak at the moment. I went to Denmark for a weekend, and I spent. I'll put it into pounds. I spent about £1,200, including we bought some passports for the children and the hotel and everything included.
Yeah.
We spent about that, and it actually cost me about £2,000.
Shit.
Mental.
Because of the exchange rate.
Wazarez are £369.
Nice.
And you think of the high quality headphones. If you bought a decent set of high quality headphones, and the iRig thing,
but you're still not getting the full like stereo quality of the
Wazarez.
The Wazarez, but yeah,
amazing. But the most used bit of equipment.
Yeah, I can understand it. And as much as we have shat on them in the past, I can completely understand why they are popular. They are the Cadillac of the practice rig world, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, my main issue with ever owning one though is how big is the dongle? Is it bigger? Is it bigger than an iRig? Because if it's not, I'm going to lose it. You know the bit that you plug into your guitar.
You just keep it in the case. You just put it back in the case when you're not using it. I've not lost mine, and I've lost my iRig.
Yeah, but I like, what's a case?
I tell you what, I got a case that feels like it's made for it, and I picked it up off Amazon for £12.
Nice,
and it's really high quality.
Yeah, you see, I'm too lazy. I would put the headphones on my desk, and then I'd put a load of shit on top of my headphones. I would buy you
the case, Matt. I would buy the case for you.
Owning the case is not the issue. It's the motivation to put them away is the issue.
Yeah, you'd put it on the desk next to the case.
I keep spare pics in there because I'm never wearing my jeans when I'm using them. I'm very rarely. I'm usually wearing my pajama bottoms or something like that. Or
I'm not wearing my jeans
so I've not got my pics in. No, you're not. God. So I've never got my pics in my little pick pocket. So I keep some pics in the case little pocket, and I keep the USB charger. In there as well, and it just keeps it all together.
Just what's this side of your table for? That's where pics live.
Why? What? If I was in here, I wouldn't be using the Wazares, would I? Have you seen how many amps I have? Why would I be using the Wazares in here?
Like I've got like 15 amps. The only room I'll ever play in this house is this room, and I'll never plug an amp in.
I mean, what you could do is, rather than having a set of Wazares, you could have a set of wireless headphones going to your desk, and then always have your amps on.
No. They are for upstairs when I'm watching the children.
Fair.
Yep. Start of the year.
Yeah. They're really handy when the kids are watching crappy YouTube, and I'm just like,
oh yeah.
Not another episode of A for Adley or whatever it is. So I'm like, okay, right.
Yeah.
Headphones are going on, I'm going to rock out.
Yeah, Daddy's here being a semi-responsible parent, but I don't need to hear your
absolute drop.
Yeah, preschool bullshit. YouTube bullshit. So
yeah,
Daddy's checking out for a little while. Yeah, it's just don't murder each other. And we're all
when my wife's playing Battlefield in the evening, and we're sitting there and she's playing Battlefield, I'm like, right, I don't need to listen to this either. I can just sit there and practice my guitar.
Yeah, it must really put her game off. Steering.
Well, surely she's got headphones and has explosions.
Yeah, actually, she does
in the ears. So
we are very social.
Explosions in the ears. My God. If that is not the episode title, I do not know what is. Yes.
Oh, I should be so happy about that.
Indeed, she's famous.
Oh dear.
She's in our little town. She went out for there was some sort of mini festival going on in our town, and so many of our town know her because of her clinic that she runs.
Yeah,
all of her patients were coming up and trying to dance with her and stuff, and she's like, "Oh my God, this is weird."
Yeah, this is is it like work coming to attack you in your social stuff? Yeah. Stay away. Yeah. I have no financial obligation to interact with you at the moment.
But I do, because I want you to come back as a patient.
So kind of stuck. Right, yeah. I'm going to mention what I've been up to this week. I've kind of done two things, although I've not edited the one. So literally about an hour before we started recording this, I released a video on Pedalboards of Doom. Yeah. It was Thank you. It was the second in the series of 4D pedals. So Josh, I think last week had done the 4D fuzz, where he managed to get some absolutely filthy tones.
They were really good.
Yeah,
I was so shocked by how good they were.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, because it's a relatively inexpensive 3D printed pedal.
Very inexpensive. It's like cheaper than the Chinese pedals.
Not necessarily, because I think they're coming in like €35, which kind of equivalent. But yeah, I think the way he's managed to cut down costs on it is it's literally like a single knob pedal. So he's dialed in the sweet spots of these pedals, and then that's what you get, which I've got no qualms with. Like, there are a bunch of pedals that sound fantastic like that, like the Raise the Dead.
Raise the Dead.
Yeah. The super hard on boost as well. Like, it's set the way it is.
What? Sorry.
Indeed, yeah. It'd be the chubby, wouldn't it? If it was the UK. Or I don't know.
I'm just thinking about your underwear you're wearing.
Lee,
It wouldn't be discreet.
Control yourself. I am not just a piece of me. Just a little bit of context to make Lee not sound like a sex pest.
No, leave it. It's fine.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, leave it to your imagination. Yeah, so fucking hell. So I recorded the distortion pedal version for the 4D pedals, and I released that this week.
I will say that pedal is an absolute star.
Well, hey, I mean, it is literally an absolute star. Yeah, so it's like the red version, very similar enclosure, the star-shaped enclosure. I went into a little bit of the kind of the design process as well for the 4D pedal, like the whole pedal lineup. And if you watch the video, I want you to comment on whether you stand with Ed or if you are part of the top-mounted jack brigade.
I mean, there's only one answer there.
Yeah. I stand
hope Ben's going to say
Ed.
the right thing for once.
I mean, we've discussed this many times. Top-mounted jacks are the only jacks that you should ever have on a pedal.
No.
Yes.
But yeah,
I love Boss pedals, but I can't imagine them ever moving over to top-mounted jacks.
There's only one good Boss compact, and that's the OC2, and I will allow it because you can put it at the start of your chain, which means it's fine to have it there because that's where you can plug a guitar into. That's the only acceptable reason to have a jack on a side, is if it's going to go on the right-hand side of a pedal, or the right-hand side of the board, or the left-hand side of the board, and it's going to be the first or last in your chain for you to plug a guitar or an amp into.
And so he had spoken.
Factually correct statement, that. You can't argue with it at all.
I mean,
it's not an opinion, it's just
flawless logic.
Indeed. I mean, we might ask you where you stand on the phaser a little bit later.
Usually on the on switch.
You step on the little switch and it goes wow, 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 wow. So yeah, I talk about the distortion. I also have potentially recorded the most ridiculous track that I've ever done for any pedal boards of Doom video, because it has 9 Yeah, it's because it's got 9 guitar tracks, and there's not 9 harmonies happening at once, but there are 9 guitar tracks. Basically, there's a rhythm track and a couple of lead tracks, but there's interspersed like 9 harmonies.
Why?
We should try and see if we can have a battle and see how many harmony parts we can do in our demos.
Oh, I am going to win.
Is using a harmonizer count?
No.
Yeah, I'm with Matt on this one. I do want to,
because I was thinking harmonizer and an octaver, and
then,
do harmonizer. Right, I've never had a harmonizer pedal, but do they always just throw it a minor third down so it goes out of key when you play a full scale, or do they pick up
smart harmonizers? Yeah.
Some of, I was going to say a smart harmonizer I can maybe get on board with, but just like those old ones where it's like a pitch shifter and it just does it down a minor third. It's like, well, it's not. You end up just playing out of key.
Half of the notes.
I had the PS6 for a while. I sold it to my mate Alex, but
Hang on.
Look at you, fancy boy. It hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, PS5
It's still on the
just come
PS5.
out.
Yeah, I have that too. But I would. You can choose the key that you're in, and then you could choose minor or major. So I would mess around with the modes on it. So like try and work out, okay, if I want to play Frisian, then I need to be playing an E minor in B. So I'd be playing a song in B and put it on an E minor or something. It was really cool.
Yeah, I do that kind of thing, but just by playing the tracks on top of the tracks that I've already done. And it sounds better than a harmonizer.
It's fun to like improvise. Oh, it does sound much better. The only way to make that pedal sound good is to turn the mix almost completely off.
Yeah. So it's not competing with, because the tone that you get out of the harmonized note is very kind of sterile and robotic sounding, isn't it?
So digital, yeah. It's like, ooh.
But if it's like very low and subtle in the mix, it can sound all right. But yeah,
I think reverb and delay. Yeah.
Just get a friend. Get a friend who's got a guitar, and then you don't need a PS6 or a.
Get a friend who can play who can play guitar, who can play at the same level as you.
Yeah, who knows how to
play harmonies for fun.
Yeah. But so I'm terrible, which means if they can play guitar, they can play at my level.
I mean, set the bar low. That's essentially what me and Yeomans used to do. Like when we were in a band, that's the entirety of what we used to do. The one rehearsal we did, the opening riff to Sweet Child of Mine, a minor second apart.
Harmonies.
Yeah, like the harmony was one fret up from each other, and it sounded horrendous. It sounded
amazing.
Fucking horrendous.
That sounded like a bit crusher.
It sounded like madness. It sounded like you were going insane. Yeah,
just the concept of it is making me insane.
Indeed, like it was making your brain itch a little bit, but hearing it, it really gets there.
Sometimes when I'm playing my guitar, so everyone can hear it, and I'm just sitting there. If my wife's in the room, sometimes I'll do that thing where you play a note, and then instead of playing the octave, you play one down and then one up as well, so you get that siren effect. Mm-hmm. So you're playing like a minor seventh and a sharp
minor
first.
Second.
And you're just like doing this sort of effect, and it's like na 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 na. It's so grating. And if you do it on an E, you can add the high E and the low E in at the same time. And it's horrible, but it's so funny. Especially if you don't tell people you're doing it, you just sit there doing it, and then you just watch them just kind
slowly go insane.
They just get irritable, and they don't realize what's doing it.
It's the musical equivalent.
Sitting awkwardly. It's funny.
You know, when you were young and your sibling would put their hand near your face but not on it. Like, I'm not touching you. That's the musical version of that, isn't it? Yeah, and not touching you, not touching. Yeah. Yeah, you're an absolute hoot at parties.
That's exactly why sirens work as they do, because they make you go, oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's designed to make you, to kind of perk up, isn't it? I've done that. And at the end of this week, hopefully, if I edit it, I will definitely edit it. We've got the King Rat by Mosky. Again, another one of those.
What's that a clone of?
So it's a clone of all of the rats. So it's got turbo, vintage, fat, and something else as well. So
Normal.
So you've got a bunch of modes on it. It's also, which is an absolutely fantastic feature, it's got a flick switch which allows you to switch between op amps. So you've got the LM308, which is your...
Is it actually an LM308 in it, though?
I'd assume so, yeah, because it says LM308 on it. So it goes from LM308 to OP something. And controversially, I think the non-LM308 op amp is better.
Maybe the switch is the wrong way up.
Well, it could be. Stranger things have happened on Chinese pedals. But yeah,
I've had that on my Les Paul before when I've not realised that I've put the pickup switch in the wrong way around.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a Telecaster that I wired in, and the in phase was out of phase and the out of phase was in phase, and the pickup selector was the wrong way around. And because it was like a pre-wired guard, I couldn't just flip the selector because all the wires were cut to length.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was horrendous. I mean, it's like that wiring harness is still in it and it sounds okay now. Look, it got fixed. But it was,
okay.
Yeah, so King Rat's coming up. Like really, really, really comprehensive Rat clone, basically. And I'm not the biggest Rat fan. Don't think I am.
Love them. Absolutely love them.
Indeed.
They're definitely massively
They really
overrated.
do. They really get that Guns N' Roses tone perfect.
That's not what I'm after.
No, but that's what they do. If you put them with like a Marshall, they just sound fantastic.
I mean, I did do that on the recording. I made sure at the end I ran it through a Marshall style tone as well, just because I know that you always going on about like running a Rat into a Marshall. So I do that, but even still, it's just they're all right. But there's just pedals that I like better. Yeah, I think Mojo.
Oh,
right. We've got a bit more news. What are we saying? Do we talk about the Shields blender?
I
mean, we can do.
Do we have to?
I mean, like
it's an oversized fuzz, which is something that like we did away with in the 60s.
Isn't it an octave fuzz?
Yeah, I didn't think we'd need to go into it that much. But
I'm pretty sure we talked about it when the original one came out, or the first reissue comes out, and now there's another one, and it's not as expensive, and it's not limited, and it looks a bit different.
2 channels, 3 octaves of blendable analog fuzz tones, based on a vintage Fender circuit, basically. There's a lot to it. Volume, blend, octave up push buttons. There's bypass, sag, octave and expand controls for the foot switches. It's fine. Like it's a really specific fuzz tone, isn't it? Basically, it's you get this very specific, very like it's not very pedal board friendly because it's massive. But the original limited run version, there were I think 700 available, something like that, and they sold out within minutes. So there was definitely a market for them. So Fender have now decided that they're going to go for just a standard version. So they've basically taken all of the additional stuff away, because I think like the back plate had like a signature monogrammed onto it. They've taken that off, so it's just a standard version. The fancy box isn't there anymore, and they're doing it for a slightly more reason. I'm not going to say reasonable because it's not reasonable, but more reasonable than the 700 quid version, I suppose. So they're €289, which I think was about 252 quid.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I mean, it's not horrendous, is it? I suppose, because it's not a standard enclosure, so that's going to bump up the.
Which just makes it inconvenient. Like, I know people love the fuzz face because it's a bit different and all. I don't care about whether things are different. I care about whether things are convenient.
I mean, it's got top mounted jacks, so.
Yeah, but it takes up the space of 27 pedals.
It's not really helping it. If this thing had side mounted jacks, it would just be, what are they doing?
This is the kind of thing that can have side mounted jacks, because no one's put on a fucking pedal board, are they? Because it'll take up the whole bottom row.
I was looking at the picture of the back of it a second ago, thinking, all that space, and it's got 3 jacks on the back, one two for the thing and one for the power.
Yeah,
it's they could have put so much in there. I bet if you open it up, it's just pure air inside.
Apparently, the original ones had a USB stick hidden inside them. I don't know what was on the USB, but the original limited run had a USB stick inside it.
They had a USB stick hidden inside them that they weren't told about and no one knew what it was, and people plugged that into their computer?
Of course, yeah.
It came from Fender, I would.
Yeah, but how do you know it came from Fender and not from the Chinese company that they've used to fucking glue it all together?
I mean, it would have been brilliant if
Chinese Pete's just looking for a bit of Trojan horse information on you.
Yeah, like a self-loading USB that just floods your computer with kiddie porn. just for lols.
It could have been literally anything.
Just for lols.
Yeah.
Literally anything.
Chinese Steve just says, I wonder if people had actually plugged this into their computer not knowing what it is. And it just, yeah, that's my computer fucked now. Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine the lawsuits that Fender would have got for that?
Yeah, it probably, I mean, but they were selling them for 700 quid a pop, so they still probably would have broke even. I don't know.
700 quid fuzz pedal.
Yeah, so this is 250 quid, slightly more reasonable. It's still a very big fuzz pedal. I suppose it's got all of the switching as well. You know what? I'm gonna go easy on it. Yeah, 250 quid.
I mean,
okay.
At what point do we start considering that we sell real estate on our pedal boards to the manufacturers? Because that's how it works with houses. You know,
yeah, but
if you're going to make a really, really big pedal, you need to pay less, charge less for it, because it shouldn't be that fucking size.
That's not how housing works. Like, oh, you've got a really big house, it's going to be inconvenient to clean this. I'll pay you half of what I'd pay for a small house. I don't think your logic quite checks out. Maybe I'm just not doing this real estate
about
thing.
Like space. So if you're selling land to be built on, you know, the bigger the land, the more you sell it for.
Yes, but
so the bigger the lot you sell to be built on, that someone wants to put something on,
so the
more you sell it for.
But what you need to do is think the pedal board is the land in this situation, so you're selling more of the space on your pedal board to the company by buying the pedal, and therefore they have to.
That's not how pedal boards work.
It's not. It's absolutely not how pedal boards work. But in this theoretical world,
that's what I'm saying. How long until we start flipping it around, saying like, okay,
you're gonna owe us now for this? No, I don't think that's ever gonna work, because it doesn't interest them for us to be playing their pedal. It interests them in them getting money for us playing their pedal. That's how that works. That's capitalism. Cool. Right.
What does your red star behind you say about that?
It says, kill them, burn them all. I think I might need to stop listening to that red star.
Oh dear.
Right, we've got one more. What we've been up to, haven't we, Matt? Haven't we? Yeah. Maybe we have. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what I've done is message a couple of places in Liverpool to work out where I will take my amps to when I land in 2 weeks' time, so that I can finally get a couple of valve amps fixed.
Nice.
So yeah, I've got a place to drop them off the day after I get into, because I get into Liverpool at like 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night, so obviously nowhere's going to be open at that point. Yeah. So the following day I'll drop 3 amps off and hopefully come home with 3 working valve amps that don't currently work. One of which has been out of action for longer than it was in action. I've owned it for about 6 years, and I think I damaged it 2 years in, and it's just sat in a cupboard at my mother's house in its flight case for 4 years.
What is it?
It's using a Pure Tone, which is it's a hand wired £2,000 112 combo that I picked up for fairly cheap over here, because the secondhand market over here is not great, and also it's a pain in the ass to ship them back to the UK, so you tend to be able to get secondhand expensive stuff at fairly decent prices. So I think I paid about 350 quid for a flight cased £2,000 hand wired amp, and it sounded incredible. But
2 years.
I I don't even know exactly what happened, but I plugged it in one day and it just started. There's a bit of a hiss and then a pop, and then a hiss and a pop. And I sent a video of what the sound was to a couple of people, and they said it's probably a short somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it's a short in a valve amp. I'm not going anywhere near that.
Yeah.
Because if it's a cap, I'm just going to fucking electrocute myself. And
they discharge very well into people.
Yeah, so I don't want to go anywhere near it, so I'll take it to a professional. And obviously there's no professionals over here.
Yeah. So basically what you're saying is you're probably going to have some absolutely fucking exquisite tone.
Well, I mean, the problem is I'm going to end up at a point where I've then got the pure tone. I'm going to have my AC-15 back up and running. I've also got the AC-15 head, and then I've got the Marshall Studio Vintage. And the other thing, I'm going to get that bass breaker that I picked up, the bass breaker 1830. I'll get that fixed, and then I'll probably just flog that once it's repaired. If it's repairable, I don't know. That's the only one. That was the one that was dropped by a removal company when we were moving, and has been silent ever since. So it might just be fucked. But I don't. Yeah, I don't even know what's up with that one. So I'll just get him to diagnose before he does anything to it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's dropped, the chances are it's just dislodged something.
I'm hoping so.
I mean, but fingers crossed for you.
Yeah. So I've planned for that. I've done a few gigs since I last spoke about any of them, but they were just your standard fare gigs.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting happening. Not bought any equipment, I don't think. Did I talk about the Razor Dead Germanium? I think I did.
I think you probably did, yeah.
You've told me about that. So
yeah.
I think so.
I've not gigged it, but I've certainly played it a little bit, and it's obviously a slightly different flavour of the Razor Dead, but it's just as good as the Silicon.
Yeah.
It's softer, is it?
Little bit less
gain
aggressive.
As well, yeah. The Silicon's got that kind of high mid bark to it, hasn't it? Where the Germanium's slightly softer in the mid range.
Yeah, but it still sounds really good.
Yeah. If you open it up, the transistors in that are probably more impressive than the Silicon transistors.
Yeah.
And it's black, isn't it? The Germanium one?
All black with a the hand that is black on the red one is grey.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, like I say, really cool. I've not done much in the way of like buying or any exciting gigs or anything. It's just been your standard fare stuff over the last little while, and then I'll probably end up, like I say, when we get back from, I'm in Liverpool and then I'm out to Amsterdam and then I'm back in Liverpool and then home. And once I've got these amps back, I'll need to go through and do an inventory. And there's pedals that I've owned for and not like plugged in for 3 years that I should probably just flog. So I'll probably end up trying to get rid of some stuff. I'll probably drop one of the Hayden heads, if not both of the Hayden heads, and one of the cabs. Probably try and flog them, just flog a bit of gear, because I've got too much now, to the point, like, especially once these amps are back up and running. I bought the Hayden initially as a backup, then I bought another one because I wanted to run stereo with the same amps, but that is a silly idea and I'll never do it. So certainly need to flog one of those, if not both.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time. It sounds like a time where you're going to have lots of disposable income.
Yeah, well, like I say, if I sell a load of stuff, I'll then look at what's next on the list to buy, and it might be a HSS Strat.
Ooh.
Like a deep, obviously I've got the Variax at the moment, which is a great HSS Strat, but I'm using it more with the magnetic pickups now, and the magnetic pickups in it are great, but they're not up to the level of the Les Paul and the Strat that I normally use, which means I'm always slightly disappointed when I use it live.
Yeah.
So
you feel like you're getting a bit of a raw deal. You're compromising on both parts rather than getting the best of both.
Yeah, so I think if I'm going to have to do some gigs where I'm using just one guitar, I'll want a HSS Strat, but I'll want better sounding pickups. But I obviously don't want to fuck around with the Variax and flipping pickups out in that, because that'll just be an absolute nightmare. So I'll have to Have to see about whether that's the next purchase or not. But like I say, that'll be sometime down the line.
Yeah. Oh, shall we do this final ridiculous bit of news? Well, it's kind of a twofer, isn't it? But we got Waylon Jennings is a guitar player. Waylon Jennings.
I forgot what it was.
So not a guitar player that I personally know, but apparently a very, very big country artist.
A very big what now?
Country artist, yeah. Yeah, so like the first thing that we're going to mention is his custom shop Telecaster. So it's a recreation of his leather-bound 1954 Telecaster that was...
Say that again.
So leather-bound 1954 Telecaster.
So it's a normal Telecaster, but it's got the binding as leather instead of I don't know, fucking ivory.
Yeah, so the binding is leather as well as the rest of the guitar. So yeah,
I mean, is it like an S&M telly?
So it's more like a cowboy boot Telecaster. It's very much
S&M would be latex, surely.
I mean, you can have leather.
I mean, you can go leather.
Yeah, but it'll be black leather. Yeah,
would disagree.
Black leather, lots of studs, like chains over it. There's an aesthetic, and this definitely isn't that. It's a very fancy hat or a cowboy boot, definitely. I mean, it's got a look. It's got a look. But yeah, it's
the look is deep south Paisley.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, so it's very very ornate detailing. It's got even like the double binding on it is like a stitching,
stitched rope almost kind of thing.
I kind of like the stitching binding, but it's not what you would call subtle. It's not what you call subtle. Yeah. So,
do you know, if they'd done this in sort of like, if the art on it was less like paisley and more like something gothic, this could actually look really cool.
Yeah, it's very aggressively southern, isn't it?
Yes.
But look, it's based on Waylon Jennings telly. It's 25 grand. It's a lot.
Mean, I'm trying to get my head around that because
more than 24.
It's horrible.
Oh yeah,
it really is. It's not nice at all. And I know you like we were discussing it, and we were like, okay, yeah, but all the work that goes into the stitching and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you can understand.
Mate, that's not 25 grand's worth of stitching.
Yeah.
No, but it's more work
10 grand's worth of stitching.
It's more work than an artisanal paint job would be, I would imagine, because you've got to the way that you work the leather.
Yeah, you'd almost certainly have to outsource that, wouldn't you?
It comes with a matching strap with Waylon written on it.
It also comes with only 5 guitar tuners on it.
Yeah, what? No, there's another one, but it's like
it's a banjo
weird
tuner. So the low E string is on a banjo tuner.
Oh, fuck right off.
So that he can move between E and D
quickly. Yeah, because they're 1-to-1 ratio, aren't they? Banjo tuners, or look very, 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 very close, so that you can go very quickly between tunings. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no.
It looks like someone's just cropped it really badly when you look at the headstock.
Yeah, I know, but
they just cut the picture and it looks like someone's just like accidentally taken the E headstock off, not headstock, E tuner out accidentally.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair to it, it's no more ridiculous than any of the other 30 grand guitars that we've talked about, but it is still absolutely ridiculous. And my favourite fact about this is the very first part of the marketing talks about how it's a butterscotch blonde Telecaster.
I mean, it may be.
And you can't see any of that because it's completely covered by leather, rendering the finish of the original Telecaster completely irrelevant.
Yes.
In that mindset, every single guitar is natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No
yeah,
matter
it's-
what the paint is.
Natural
they're-
finish, but with a purple burst over the top.
Literally, they've called it. It's right down to the hand-tooled leather cover that protects the instrument's period-correct butterscotch blonde finish. So this is a protective coat. Actually, it's not. It's not the finish. It is the protective leather cover.
So they're
that
basically
he never takes
finishing.
off, and you can't
recognised
remove.
his name. I've just read it. I knew it. I knew I recognised that name when we were talking earlier. He played bass for Buddy Holly.
Okay. Cool.
Why he's got
He was
a telly, I don't know, but yeah.
Mr. Burns's guy was Waylon, wasn't he?
Yeah, Waylon, yeah. So, on a slightly more affordable note as well, they've Fender have released the Waylon Jennings phaser as well, which is slightly more usable, slightly more affordable. Yeah, it's a really cool phaser actually. So it's got your standard controls that you'd expect on a phaser, rate, range, feedback. But it's also got a switch on it that allows you to switch the amount of points on the phaser as well. So it's like 2-stage, 4-stage, and 6-stage.
Stages, yeah.
Yeah, phase stages, yeah. So you've almost got like the 45 and the 90 within that. And then there's another toggle switch. I think they've done themselves a little bit of a disservice here by having it in the same style enclosure as the Hammertone series, which were their budget line.
Yeah, they could have covered it in leather and charged you $5,000 for it.
I mean, they could have. They didn't, which I'm thankful for. Yeah, I think it's 100-ish quid, 111 quid, which, I mean, you'd pay that for a Phase 95, wouldn't you? Around about that price. So actually, it's not a bad price for the phaser, and allowing you to switch between 3 different stages of phase as well. Really cool. I like it.
It's got a sweet switch on it as well, which gives you a bubble gum or something.
Yeah. It changes the phase to be sweeter. What? I don't know. I just don't know.
It adds sugar.
Yeah. You don't need to add sugar.
Sweet switch jumps right to the sweet spot of the phase tones.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So you've got
So dials it in for you.
Yeah. So you've got the perfect setting for each of the phase modes. Okay.
That's so subjective, though.
Yeah, it's a bit like the Eddie Van Halen flanger, though, isn't it? Like you've got the controls on it, and then you've got the EVH switch, which you press that in, and it dials it to the EVH flange tone. So if you want the Waylon settings, then you can set the sweet spot, or if you want to like get a bit more tweaky with it, yeah, it's cool. I like it. I'm not going to buy one though. I've got enough phasers.
It's out of your range, isn't it?
Yeah, just ever so slightly. It's just kind of on the cusp. If one comes up
with
on the
inflation, will you increase that? Everything else is going up.
I should, yeah, I really shouldn't I? But I'm not going to. I'm still a cheapskate. And on that bombshell, this is where we're going to end the podcast for this evening.
That was a bombshell. No one knew that BudgetPedalChap was a cheapskate.
Yeah, it's almost written into the title, isn't it? So we're going to extend a thank you to our listeners. We're going to extend a thank you to our sponsor, affordaboard.co.uk. Check him out for some just budget pedal goodness. He's got so many pedals in stock. It's awesome. He sent me a photo.
He should stock the 4D stuff.
Maybe, yeah, that would be a good one for him to stock, wouldn't it? I'll have a chat with him about that. Show him the video and see if he likes what he hears. But yeah, check him out. Affordable.co.uk. We've got some Patreon backers. We've got a new one this week. We've got a new one. Yeah, it's
see if you can spot what the new one is.
Indeed. I'm gonna nestle the new one right just in the middle there, so that it's not so obvious. For as little as $2 a month, you can be part of this exclusive crew. And it's going to happen soon, isn't it? Whose nipple is it anyway? It's going to happen.
Are we at 10 yet, or is this still? Is this now 9?
No. It keeps fluctuating. When it gets up to like where 10 would be, someone drops out. So we're still on the cusp of 9. But
okay,
I reckon maybe start of next month we'll do it anyway. But it's only going to be up for a month. So if you want to check out whose nipple is it anyway, and if you want to be part of that, you need to be part of the Patreon crew. As little as $2 a month. What is that? It's like, I don't know. I don't know exchange rates these days, but it's barely even a pound. Barely even a pound. So those are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chefton Effects. We've got Mr. Andrew Bimson of The Rising of the Lights. Then we have got the Cockfector, the trifecta of Wang. We've got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. We've got Mr. Mike. Got Mr. Mike Oxlong. And we've got our new Patreon backer, Gary Goldencock. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickers. We've got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foot. And we've got Mr. Jason Wharton. Woo. Yeah, join us.
Jason really needs to change his name on that so much.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, so I know for a fact that Mr. Rection recently sponsored somebody who does some in real life racing content, who puts his patrons on the car. So obviously this person had to write Hugh G. Rection on the roof of their race car.
Nice. That is
because the guy mentioned it in one of their videos. That just
these fantastic.
Had to write this fucking. It's like, I hate people on Patreon. It's like they're making me write stupid things on this. I'm trying to get into like serious competitive racing, and I've got to write Hugh G. Rection.
Hugh G. Rection,
on the roof of my car. And the hilarious thing is, this girlfriend's in the corner go, "Do you think he's really called Hugh G. Rection?"
And here comes Hugh Direction.
That's it. Hugh G. Rection storming up from behind.
Hugh Direction for the win.
You just poked through at the last moment. It's just endless fun. Right. So join us on the page. $2 a month. Like, we're on. I've stopped numbering the Patreon episodes now. They are just numbered.
At the moment, $2 equates to £1.59 sterling.
And there you go. It's more than I thought. So, from myself,
not even
Mr.
a loaf of bread.
No, it's not. From myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. From Mr. Matt Caline. Say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Yeah. From Leaper.
And you can find me on...
Oh, I've not done that. Fuck. Fuck. You know what? We don't get it this week. I'm done.
Headboard to Doom.
That's it.
YouTube.
BudgetPedalChap, YouTube.
Facebook and places.
Yeah. So from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap.
Underscore something.
From Matt Caline. Say bye, Matt, again.
Place.
Bye, Matt.
From Leaper. It will be.
See you all later.
Tally bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra, bit.
Don't miss the dumb joke.
Why didn't they make a pregnant Barbie?
Don't know. Why didn't they make
They did.
Because Ken came in a different box.